Welcome back to the channel. Today what I'm going to be talking about is my exercises for today, and that is shoulders and calves. Shoulders, I'm doing compound movements, barbell only, presses behind the neck, and front presses. All of it seated because it's more or less isolate you in that position and allow you to put that stress on the shoulders like you would want it to be. Now, the one thing is that's you need to pay a lot of attention to when you're doing it is behind the neck presses. A lot of people don't like to use it because it puts your shoulders in a awkward position, but there's nothing wrong with the exercise if you make sure that you use a weight that you can really handle. But once you start going outside the weight that you can handle, you can risk injuring your rotator cuffs. So you want to be careful with the amount of weight that you're using, and you're concentrating on feeling the exercise in the muscle. You want to make sure you feel the exercise in the muscle with the weight that you're using, and use as much weight as you can, and try to get as high of a rep as you can within the 10 to 12 rep range. Now, the front presses, it also does the same thing. It really don't put the shoulders in a bad position. In fact, it put it more or less in a power position. But with those two exercises, you also hitting the upper back, strengthening that, and also the upper chest when you're doing the front presses. So that's why I like to use those two exercises for shoulders, as far as, you know, building power in the upper portion of the body. Now, the thing about it is I stay within the 10 sets, 10 to 12 reps. I'm always trying to stay within that right there. And once I reach my heaviest weight at those reps, then I gradually let my reps go down to 5 or 6, 3, you know, just to make sure that I got all of the facets of the muscle work, the deeper the fibers that I can, the deepest fibers that I can get to. That's what I be trying to do. And I'm also doing standing calf raises, and I'll start off with 115, and I'll do 3 sets at 115. But when I'm doing those 3 sets at 115, I'm doing it with different foot positions. I do them straight for the first set, outward and back inward. You're pivoting your toes on each set, so you're trying to work the calves at all angle at that one weight. And then I'll go up to 225 because the weight that your calves can handle is great, because it's always walking around with whatever you are all the time. It's used to it. So I'll gradually pyramid up, and each time I pyramid up, and I'll end up getting up to 315 doing the same thing. And then I'll pyramid back down to try to get my 10 sets in. Now, that right there is all done flat-footed. I'm not standing on the board or anything like that. It's all flat-footed. I mean, that's the way the body mechanics is are. You know, you don't walk around with a board under your calves, you know, walking around. It does help you to get a good stretch in the calves, and I do that with machines and dumbbells, single arm dumbbells, calf raises off of a plate or something like that to get that that stretch in the calf. But when I'm doing the barbell standing calf raises, it's all flat-footed. But anyway, that's something I thought I'd talk to you about. I got to go and get this out the way, get me a shower, and try to get me another couple hours of sleep in before it's time to go back to work and do my time at work. So it's not an easy thing to try to make time for this, but I try to get it in between, you know, everything else. You know, a lot of times, like I said, I only use one exercise. It depends on, you know, how much time I got. I use that one exercise. I try to get all my reps in with that one exercise. Then next time I do something else to try to get more of a variety in when I'm working out. And right now, it's like I said, I'm just using, you can't see the bar, but you know, I got that same uprights that I use in the Olympic bar in the plates that I use. But that's pretty much the way I do it, to try to stay in decent shape, just for life. So you know, maybe you want to try it that way and see how it works for you. Hopefully it'll work for you. It's been working for me for the last 100 years, it seems like. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be talking to you later. And I gotta answer this phone.